Hello everybody, here we are again in the studio, and today what I want to do is, you've seen me doing the processing of this, the digging and the processing of this clay that we went and dug up there on the hill. Well, we're finally now going to get ready to throw some flower pots. This is like a couple of pounds. So let's get the camera down here on the wheel and let's see how this clay behaves, what it feels like. As you can see, I'm wearing a glove. There's a reason for that, and that is I was working on the car and I had a screwdriver in one hand and a spanner in the other, and the screwdriver slipped and went wham into my thumb. So I have a bandage, and so that's why I'm wearing this latex glove, to sort of give me a little bit of protection so the water doesn't get on it. Okay, let's just move the camera down there. Let's go adjust the focus here on the lens. Let's just see how this clay, how it behaves. I'm just going to try something very simple just to make some, as I said, some £2 flower pots. Probably be a little bit weird throwing with this glove on. It's okay. I need that fella, sponge on a stick. Okay, so let's go. I've cleaned my wheel out here somewhat from the other grey stoneware clay body that I had in here. So let's just see how this is. Oh, yeah. Well, I can feel a texture and a slight grittiness there. That's because the clay was put through. Actually, I used some mosquito fly net stuff. A couple of layers of that on a wooden frame. So of course I'm going right the way down to the wheel head, being a flower pot, and leaving that hole in the bottom there, drainage hole. Yeah, it's quite granular, quite gritty. It's funny, wearing a glove, I'm aware that my sense of feel, my sense of touch is... It's amazing, your hands, your fingers, of course our fingers, yeah, like I just found out on my thumb, but our fingers, all the nerve endings that there are, all the sense of touch and everything, it's an incredible thing that we have. One of the reasons I don't actually like throwing with a sponge is because I like to feel the clay running through my fingers, and I like my fingers to pick up and sense the amount of water and moisture that there is there. Of course, if I use a sponge, or if I, like I am now with these gloves, this glove on, I'm depriving my fingers of that usual sense of touch that they have. Now, I just want to give these a very slight sort of curve in the belly. I don't want to make them too thin. Being flower pots, I think they should have a certain robustness about them, so just putting in an undercut there. using the side of my throwing stick basically as a kind of rib, just to. Of course, if you use any kind of rib on the wall of a pot, it'll bring up the granular nature of the clay body. So we're just going to put a leather over the rim there. Sponge out any excess water. Yeah, I'm just wondering actually whether the proportions that I haven't really made it to any specific size, but whether the proportions are a little bit wide for the height, I don't know. I've just taken a measurement anyway with my calipers here. So there's that fella, let's cut him off. Right, try and get him off the wheel. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, that's the first one of our flower pots made out of our own clay. Let's just bring the camera down there a little bit onto that, and I'll just bring it down so we can get a little bit more of a sideways view of it. Well, I think it has possibilities. Definitely, I think it has possibilities. Okay folks, Simon Leach here saying, keep practicing. See you soon. Bye now.